Hiya. I'm just starting my foundation. I'm going to do a TOWIE look today. This is actually take 3. Today is just not my day with cameras, with weather, with just anything. I don't want this to turn into like a rant about my day, but it hasn't been the best. So I'm just going over, I'm already primed my skin with OLAY and MUA primer. The first take I did, it was, I tried to darken my skin for people that wear fake tan and things, but it just looked dreadful and just horrible, so I didn't do that and I stopped, and I decided that you can still be pale and do a TOWIE look with all the eyelashes and all that. You don't have to be tanned with fake tan and everything. I would have tanned myself beforehand for this tutorial, but I really don't like the stuff. Because I do media makeup at school, we have to do cream tans as well. And I just, as soon as someone turns around and goes, "Oh, can I tan you?" And I'm like, no. I really don't like it. The feel of it just, no, not happening. So now I'm going to go in with some eyebrows. Now the character that I'm doing is going to be Lucy, out of TOWIE. If you don't know her, then research her, Google her. I'm going to do an old look that, well, not exactly an old look, it was kind of like an old evening look that I saw on Google, and she's kind of got like glitter and bronzer on and everything. I thought that was the perfect one if someone's going out clubbing, or to an evening do, or whatever you want to do, or you know, whatever. Then this look could be really nice, and you don't have to wear fake tan and things to be able to do this look. So I think it's kind of maybe even a cheaper version to do this look, because fake tan can get really expensive. The ones we use at college are Saint Tropez, and when I've seen them, sorry, I'm going in with my Art Deco brow pencil in number 6. This is a light one that I'm just going to do with my eyebrows first. I'm just going to go over like the shape and how I want them, and then I'm going to go over that with a chocolatey colour that's in Beautiful Brows. I love this stuff. I'm only using this. You not usually use a normal eyeshadow, and you can use any eyeshadow you want as long as it matches your hair colour. So if you're blonde, I'd go for this kind of look, with this shade. Make sure there's a little arch in there. So now I'm going to go in with the chocolate brown colour. I've just filled in my eyebrows. They're not perfect because I'm going to fill them in with this. I'm also using a Real Techniques brow pencil, brow brush thingy. Yeah, this one. I think this one's from the beginner's set. I've got a few Real Technique brushes and I do love them. I do need to get some more though. I think Sam's got some new ones coming out, but I think they're limited edition, so I don't know if Boots will be selling them. So just go lightly over that, and then you have dark, lovely, thick eyebrows. So the next thing I'm just going to go over my lips with some Carmex. Be careful with this stuff because there is a few people that I know it's allergic to it, and I'm just putting it on so that when it comes around to having my lips, the dryness should be gone from them, and I hate putting on lipstick or lip gloss in that you just got dry, cracked lips, and it's just awful. So if you are allergic to Carmex, then normal Vaseline would be fine. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some eye primer, which is the Art Deco one. It's the eyeshadow base, and I'm just going to put this on here. You could use like the Paint Pots by MAC. I think this is just a really light cream, or it's a light cream on here if you can see that. Yeah, it's a light cream. I thought it was translucent, but no, it's a light cream. So yeah, you could use the Paint Pots by MAC, you could use any sort of eye primer. This is the only eye primer thing that I have. The only other one I have is an NUA one, but it doesn't allow you to shade once it's dry. It just, your eyeshadow just kind of sticks there, and so you have to do everything really quickly. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go in with is my Dazzle Dust. I'm going to do this first because then I'm going to do some shading and everything else around the eyes, and this is probably going to be the hardest part, is getting this stuff on, because it is very, what's the word, hard, to be honest, because it's all kind of, if you know what the Barry and Dazzle Dust is like, then you'll know what I mean. It's sometimes it could be fine, and then sometimes it just be really tricky because this stuff can go everywhere. So I'm using a flat brush. This one's from the Bundle Monster collection, and I'm just going to push it on my eyelid. Now this is the sort of thing you really have to take your time with. If you're in a rush, then do not do this look. Either that, or do kind of like a eyeshadow look that's quite glittery from, you know, MAC or whatever you have, and it's like a little paint pot or something, and it has the same effect as this, then, and it's easier, then do that. I should be later on today be doing a video on how to wash your makeup brushes, so wait to watch that one. I'm going to be doing one foundation brush, I might do two actually, the MAC one that I just used, and a Real Techniques one, a face brush, which is the blush brush from Real Techniques, and a eyeshadow brush, and that one's really flimsy, because with the MAC ones they're really easy to dry and to wash, so I think it's the other ones, like the number 7 ones, that can be quite tricky to wash and things. Hiya, so I've just done the one eye, and I'm going to go back and do the other one to show you how I did that. Okay, so the first thing I did was I took these two brushes. These two brushes are from that company. I don't know if they can focus. I did link them in the last one if you watched my makeup trolley thing, Bobby. I've also just taken my Sleek palette, and I'm just taking this colour out of the Sleek palette, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer corners. I'm going to use the smaller brush first, and I'm just going to remember to always tap off, because you can always build your colour. Okay, and then I'm going to take my MAC 217 and just blend that in, and just basically just kind of like build up the colour. So I'm going to use the bigger one now. Just build out the colour in that outer corner, because that's what's going to create the drama, and that's what's going to create the whole look and bring it all together. And really blend in the glitteriness to the blend in the barium to the Sleek, because you don't want any kind of like really harsh lines, because that will really spoil the look. And if you do this right, it can look really nice and really professional, and it will look just really nice, really. Also, to remember to take the small brush and then just tilt your head down, and then just put that underneath the bottom lashes, only the tiniest bit, and then smudge it out with your 217, and then that's the only bit you have to do underneath, because that will create the drama for you. And then just basically just kind of even them up on each side, so I know that I didn't put enough on that side, then I just put on this side, so I'm just going to even that up. And you just kind of have to do that as you go along, really. Okay, I'm just going to switch this one for a clean one, and I'm going to be taking my clean Coastal Scents one, which is exactly the same as the 217. Because when the 217s get really dirty, they tend to kind of like lose their blendingness. I have no idea how to say that, but that's basically what they do. And they never seem to work as well once they're dirty. So it's always good to have either a dupe of a 217 or at least have 2 to 3 217s. Oh, obviously, like I need that because I'm a makeup artist, or trainee anyway. But for the average person, I'd say you'd have at least 2 really good blending brushes, because then when one gets dirty, you could always use the other one. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna come in with my gel liner. This is the Maybelline New York, and I'm gonna use my Art Deco liner. You could switch this one for example, the Real Techniques one. This is the Pixel Point eyeliner brush, this one. That's really good, I've used that one before. And you could even use a lip brush if you wanted to. So if you had like a lip brush that's quite small like this one, you could easily use that. There's no law against that you can't, and I have used it before, and it's, if you know how to use liquid liner, like don't start off using a lip brush. But if you want to, then you can start using that once you've gotten used to using it, if that makes any sense. Now obviously if you're going to be using this as a kind of like a casual look, then I'd kind of think that, like, if you wanted to go for, if you want to still use the glitter, then you should go for maybe like a either a gold or like a light brown or something. That would look really nice. Like, just so you could just tone it down a little bit. But obviously there's no rule against saying that you can't go out like this if you want to just use it for a casual look. Now what I love about false eyelashes is that if you're wearing a look and you're going to be wearing false eyelashes, you don't have to get your eyeliner perfect, because I've just like mucked up a little bit there. But that's not going to matter once I put on my eyelashes, because you're not going to see it. If you do have trouble with eyelashes and you don't really want to wear them but you do want to do this look, then I'd just say go for a maximising mascara, which is what I've got, which is the Volume Million Lashes XS, which is from L'Oreal, and that one's really nice as well. And basically on the end of my brush that I used earlier for my Dazzle Dust, I'm just going to take what's left on there and I'm just going to put that in the tear duct, because you don't want to put too much in there. And take more Dazzle Dust and add to it and all of that, and it just becomes way too much. So, you know, if you have just the tiniest little bit left on it, then just use that in the tear duct and that'll look really nice. I'm just going to put on mascara. And I'm going to add some lashes. Now these ones are the Eylure Evening Wear. They came in a box set of 3. And I'm just trying to over. Now I didn't used to apply with tweezers before, and I'm a little bit in between of applying them with my tweezers and with my fingers, because I apply the glue with my fingers whilst I'm holding it, because I can't seem to work out a way that holding the tweezers whilst putting on the glue, I don't know, it's not comfortable. But applying it with the tweezers has become a lot more easier for me. So just kind of glue it in the middle and then just kind of... Now when you start putting on your eyelashes, you'll notice that none, like, you can't really put them on without them looking exactly the same every time. Obviously they are going to look a bit different, but as long as they aren't looking ridiculously different, then you should be fine. And sometimes you might want to like press in your eyelashes with your fake eyelashes. That might be a really good idea as well, to kind of like make them kind of merge together. And then just take your mascara again and just kind of very, very gently push them together like that. Hi, so I'm back and I'm just contouring my face with the bronzer. I'm just using Sun to Sun bronzing powder in NYC, and this is powder that I've only recently got into because I was bronzing my friend at college because she wanted a kind of summery bronze look, and it's really nice. I'm just using my Real Techniques blush brush, which is one of the ones I will be washing later on, and I'm just taking it from where I would usually contour and I'm just using it in circles really lightly. And when you take it off, just kind of brush it off in your hand. Don't go too harsh with bronzer because then it can really look forced. If you kind of do it in a really light way, it can look really kind of just sun-kissed and really natural. Okay, so I was going to go in with highlighter, but I don't really think it needs it. So I'm just going to finish up with some lips. So the ones I'm going to be using today is I'm just going to... Can't get it open. Okay, I won't be using that because I can't open it. I'm just going to be using this colour. It's the number Summer Pink 148. I love this colour. It's from Mabilline in Colour Sensation. I'm only using the tiniest little bit. And I was going to put in the Tinted Lips Conditioner from Sleek Pout Polish in the colour Peach Perfect 964. So this little colour. And I was just going to put that on first, a little bit of moisturise my lips. But seeing I already did it at the beginning, I didn't really need it. And I couldn't open it. So if you really wanted to still use that colour, then get that one and try that one out. It's really nice. I have 3 colours in the pinks, and they are really, really nice, and I do get along with them. So I'm just going to go over this with a number 7 Almost Pink lip gloss. I think it's in the, it's just this high shine, but I know the colour's Almost Pink. And I'm just going over that because it is kind of like a clear lip gloss. And it just adds to a really nice lip colour. So that's all the makeup done today. If you wanted to use a little bit of blusher, then you can. I just thought that this looked really nice without blusher. I didn't think it needed any more colour, but if you wanted to do that, then you can still do that. So yeah, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you liked it. Please subscribe and thanks for watching.